And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Messi could drive it. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi! Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's delightful.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a
Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that's going up front in a hurry. And he's picked it up out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Makaleli. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Dembele. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Makaleli eases the ball away from him. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And the shot!
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 5.
Kvaratskhelia making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo ploughing through the middle. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Neymar. And Makaleli. Vieira. There he goes, motoring forward. Yamal. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Ronaldinho! Now it's Neymar. Makaleli. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final 5 minutes. And that's gone loose. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. Araujo. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maradona. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. So much. Big chance! And yes, it's there! So smooth. A signature finish. And that's that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in plenty of space here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Gullit does really well there. He is strong. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
Here it is, crossed in. Played out to the left flank. Pele. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Driving forward.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. And Gullit! And it's come back out to him. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the...
Shapes to shoot! It's Ronaldo in for the pieces! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Under an awful lot of pressure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. That has been slung wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, super ball! Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Ferdinand. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And that's an excellent interception. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Araujo is offering a right smile there.
And that's cause for mild irritation. Passing nice and neat. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he has been fouled there. Oh, cracking. Goes for a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it's Dembele! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he's there to make the challenge. Araujo. Pull it. Dembele receives it in a good position here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Pelé. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pull it. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Picked up, and Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pelé. Nicely worked. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. He's looking wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Big chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vieira. Showing good feet. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their third corner.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 13, Makelele.
Tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pepe. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a good ball out wide. Bale gets into a good position. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Rooney! Played out wide. Knocks it into space. Turns and goes back. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. He's free, he has got space. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Vieira. Barcelona looking... Oh, shooting chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos.
4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos chooses to go back. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's gone. Can he finish? No way through, so back it comes. And this is Bale. There's the shot! Now it's Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi takes a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was...
It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Pelé. Tries to play it through. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Messi has just shown why those situations...
Oh, terrible mistake. Messi! Hazard. Messi driving, and the shot! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ball's played through. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And it's Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Araujo. And here's Dembele. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Messi. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Half an hour played now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Closing in on goal. It's going to be another corner, I think. Barcelona have their 3rd corner. Neymar plays it short. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tele. They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Vieira cuts out the pass. Pirlo. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Tele. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoist it. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's clever. It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand. Threads one in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Pepe. Roberto Carlos. And it's Yaya Toure. Great vision. Some resolute defending there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Roberto Carlos having a look. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Lacking in accuracy.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
22.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard. El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal
Roberto
11.
Carlos.
Neymar. El dorsal 42.
Here's Nedved.
Yaya Toure. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
That's been cut
Luis
out, well
Suárez.
played.
El dorsal 15.
Pirlo has
El
created
dorsal
one goal
8.
already.
Bale. El dorsal 9. El dorsal
that's put paid
7.
to a promising
Cambio de
move.
jugadores.
And it's Bale. Vitinha. No foul, says the referee. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Distributed tidily. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. That's tidy. And the shot's on here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's gone for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
They get a throw in. Vieira. Can he get it through? And this is Maradona. Oh, just skips past his man.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Vitinha. A probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's found the way through. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the ball is out of play. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. There's the crossfield ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Baggio. Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, no,
and the shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
it's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Rooney, hangs in across. No way through. It's Rooney! Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish! Spread it left. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Ambitious ball here. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Probing pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Araujo. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Luis Suarez. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Rooney out towards the flank, played back in. Now that's a lovely exchange. Yaya Toure. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely worked. And he's taking no chances there. Pressing high and with purpose. Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Pepe. And Araujo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Neymar. He's making a real surge on the left. Neymar. An instinctive delivery. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Luis. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. 5 minutes till the break. Luis Suarez. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. Now it's Seedorf. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Seedorf. Look at this. Roberto Baggio! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. And he's gone searching crossfield. Luis Suarez. Oh, good read. And here's Suarez. And this is Messi. And it's Baggio. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ronaldo ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend it. Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Shot a goal! Keeper's got his work done. Barcelona get their 4th corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Pepe. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Now there's it's Rooney! Seedorf. Oh, they could break here. Knocks it into space.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Good read, needed to be. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar! Roberto Baggio. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Araujo. Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yaya Toure. Rooney. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Rooney. And here's Rooney. He's tried one! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Sticks it away! They're back within reach!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Luis Suárez. El dorsal
Both sides
23,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10,
So
Messi.
is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Cruyff.
El dorsal 42,
Pull it.
Yaya
Vitinha.
serán sus
And this is
sustitutos.
Nedved.
El
Shapes to
dorsal
shoot.
14, El dorsal 20. El dorsal
Second
8,
reaction.
Cruyff clearly
El
thought he
dorsal
had the
15,
beating of the keeper.
El dorsal 7, cambio de jugadores.
And it's going to be another one.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. Cruyff. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal.
Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Into the last 5 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gullit. That's Vieira. Pepe.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's Nedved. Gullit. That's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic takes control of it. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Pumas appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with 2 strikers, 2 wing-backs, and potentially 2 runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Sweat, can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to play him in. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's gone searching cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? He's going for goal! Oh, that was close. Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar driving forwards. And it's Vieira. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's dealt with that well. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. And he will... Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. No way through. Now it's Darwin. And it's Serginho. Bastoni. Beckenbauer. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ibrahimovic gets into a good position. Kukçu is onto it in a flash. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Distributed tidily. Messi. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Pumas have reclaimed it. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kim Min-jae. Ball played for Kökçü. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Pumas Unam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Great vision. No, it's not getting there. Hullet dominates aerially so often. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! It's hit the upright. Bastoni gets it away. And this is Messi. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is Sand. Goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. Darwin. That's an imaginative pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 7. Número 6. Número 9. Entran.
And it's Vitinha.
Número 41. Número 25. Número 22.
Now it's Cantona.
Número 19.
Great chance!
Número 8.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. You can run onto that. Vieira. Tries to play. And the finish! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Serginho. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? They've scored! And what a climax we have here! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ambitious ball here.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.